set the pace. We have Problem X going up against MOV. Absolutely rago. I can't help it. You see here the results: 2016, first at Hype Spotting 5. What is that? 9th at EGX 2016, looking to redeem himself at this year's or 2017's EGX. 25th at Capcom Cup, going up against the Master of Vampires, MOV. 5th at Capcom Cup 2016, 5th at EVO, as well as 5th at Japan Cup in 2016.
Yeah, just a madman, always dominating in Season 1. Season 2, no slouch. We've seen him make top 8 here and there with a nerfed Chun-Li. Like, it's really impressive to see someone that's using a Season 2 Chun-Li do so well. A lot of the Chun-Lis at this point had fallen off, not getting the results they were getting in Season 1. Like, you saw MOV's getting 5th here, 5th there, still getting 5th, still getting 5th here, still getting 5th there. So it'll be really interesting to see how he deals with M. Bison against Chun-Li, a matchup that I would say has kind of historically been in Bison's favor since Season 2.
And you can see from the results that MOV's had in 2017, if you go over to CapcomProTour.com and you look up MOV's stats, if you take the bar down to 2017, you see that he kind of fumbled a little bit with the character, right? He, at Oz Hado, he got 9th over in Australia. Handful of other tournaments. Japan Cup that year, he got 13th. eSports Festival Hong Kong, he got 25th. So you can kind of see the decline of the efficiency of Chun-Li. Very, very a solid thing to note here. But Problem X, man, he was running rampant this year. First at Celtic Throwdown, that happened in, what was it, September in Ireland. First at Street Grand Battle in France. That happened the week after that. And then the week after that, EGX, well, we'll see how he does, right? He went absolutely ham on each and every one of these tournaments. 2 back-to-back first places at these ranking events, going into it with that much momentum against MOV. We'll see how it goes down between the two.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's get right to it. I think it's worth mentioning that Problem's seeing a lot of success this year. He made Capcom Cup last year. I don't want to discredit him. He did really well with Alex, who is not a well-played character, not even really considered to be a strong character, but the way Problem kind of maneuvers around Street Fighter V, he figures out the right options, the right approaches. He's very patient when he has a life lead, and you can really apply that to any other character. And you're going to see him apply that to Bison this year. And him applying that to Bison it kind of shows why his results got better. Bison was a much better character this season. He's kind of the character we know now, very strong, very plus on block here and there. And that kind of tool set with Problem's kind of understanding of Street Fighter V, I think is why we see Problem start to ascend this year. He has the right character to fit his tool set, and it really complements his playstyle.
You know, I've had a handful of exchanges with jammers over at Capcom Cup. We had a long conversation about Problem X and his development as a player. Jammers told me anytime he goes into a session, he literally thinks of like the wildest things on how to play this game. He understands the mechanics so well, and he understands how to play outside the box and what he needs to do in the lab to play against certain players, right? His just understanding of the game is at such a high level, a ridiculously high level, which that attributes to why we see him consistently showing up and getting these kind of results.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's interesting you mentioned that about Problem, because he kind of breaks down players, things outside the box. One thing I'd like to mention that I noticed from Problem, at EVO 2018, when he won EVO, spoilers guys, we're not going to get to that episode, so I might as well tell you, but he wins EVO 2018, but a big part of that was, if you watch at least the first game against 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝𝐢, what's the meta at this time? What's the meta on Twitter, right? Take the throw, the best option to take the throw. Problem didn't take one single throw that first game. He teched every time, and he just halted 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝𝐢's momentum every step of the way. So he's definitely the kind of player that will deny the common meta and use it against his fellow competitors. Oh, you think you can throw me? No, I'm going to tech every time.
Jeez, did you see how far he let that fierce rip?
I saw. Dude, I was surprised MOV even survived right there. Oh. M. Bison 3-frame boy, says Logan. Oh, that's right. He did get a 3-frame here. That explains a lot.
Let me see that real quick. Hold on. Let me see.
Hold on. Check the tape.
When did he get that?
You can see
Logan right there.
Logan's like, what? He dashed from. He had the life lead. Come on.
He didn't need to do that.
He didn't need to do that. Bruh.
They definitely would have scouted
the Madmen. What did they say? They said like Madmen. It doesn't sound like Madmen. I'm kind of jealous of the way they pronounce it.
That big purple flash.
The Madden. It probably is the proper way.
He says it all the time. It's because it's proper English. I'm like, oh shit, you got me, man.
You got me. You got me, brother.
Yeah, Crouch Fierce, great choice from Problem.
Oh, the Psycho Axe. So imagine him doing this much work with V-Trigger 1.
That's true. Yeah, V-Trigger 1. We definitely see Problem off to V-Trigger 2 more now. It's a lot. It kind of fits the way Problem likes to play. He's always played grappler characters for a long time. Like he played Alex in season 1, and then he played a lot of Abigail.
Woo!
I love it.
I think him kind of understanding the grappler mindset really suits him.
Activation station. That's it.
Man.
DED, what a bait with that stab.
You know, one of the things about Bryson that I didn't really like is how much meter he had to have to really find success with that V-Trigger.
Yeah, because he always had to go from the toss up into light kick, right?
Yeah.
And he got spin meter each time.
It's kind of rough, man. And imagine, like if it didn't kill, like you landed a hit, you do something to kind of end the combo, you use a lot of meter, it's like then what? Your V-Trigger is winding down. You have to build these resources back up. The only thing you have now is mobility.
That kind of makes sense why he does so much damage, right? They kind of want him to get character of all this burst damage so he doesn't have to spend too much meter, right? Oh, hey! That's good.
Gosh.
I bet the whole audience like, why did he reversal right there? He's clearly gonna jump.
That was actually ridiculous.
Literally. Okay, here we go.
Problem X's chance to
Oh!
here.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh, he got he whipped.
Oh my gosh. The Shim Sham.
Damn.
I don't know.
MOV.
That's a new one. I never heard that. I like that.
I think I want to steal Shim Sham.
I like Shim Sham. We're learning this new UK 2017 verbiage. I like it.
Expecting that. Really.
He still made Chun look top tier back then. I can definitely see it.
I mean, like, so we talked a lot about Problem X too. MOV, I feel like we've discussed in previous episodes. Anytime he would show up, he is a Street Fighter veteran to the core, and I mean it. Actually, let's say he's a Capcom fighter veteran to the core. He's played every fighter under the sun and to a very, very high level, right?
Yeah.
He's played again, Vampire Saviors, all the Street Fighter series, Alpha included, Third Strike included, CVS2, what have you.
Yeah, like even at the later end when he picked up 4, he was doing well. He was taking out big names.
So, I mean, like, the way he uses this character, again, you'll see him really excelling. We mentioned about his previous accolades, about how the character kind of declined, but it didn't stop him from getting the results that he got, right? It's still impressive nonetheless.
Yes. Obviously, Chun-Li got neutered quite a bit. Doesn't have plus air, light legs, but still just has very dominant neutral. You have to get in basically against Chun-Li to stand a chance. She has just so much control over the neutral.
Still not scared.
Logan says we went on shimmy neutron shimmy Buffett. what's Jimmy Buffett's like famous song? It's like what is it? Someone in chat knows something about Coconut Land. I can't remember.
I'm not even gonna look.
That's good from MOV.
Bro,
Out those mediums
Margaritaville, brother.
Margaritaville, yeah.
I cheated. I googled.
You okay. You're gonna sound like you knew, like, hey, bro, come on, it's Margaritaville.
I cheated.
What a conversion.
Okay,
Massive. Good break.
What's up, Acri? How you doing?
Man, he's still teching all these, bro, and he's at the right range to stand fierce.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Son. Oh, look at Logan! Pop off.
Logan stands up.
Oh, Logan.
Wow, Problem X.
He like commands the cameras.
Logan said this was a wash. It's a 1-1 right now, bro. Come on, 1-1 is not a wash.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens this last round, yeah.
We'll see what happens in this last round. This is a top 32 match on the winner's side, so this is gonna be 2 out of 3, right?
Yeah, for sure. Dude, that combo's crush meter kick? I didn't even know that.
It was a different time.
It's a different time. Can I get a shout out? What's up, Joshua? Thanks for all your help, brother.
You just exposed my man's government, dude.
Well, the government name. I'm sorry.
Now he has to find a new Twitch handle.
Oh,
Look
the
what you
big
did.
boy jumping in.
Jimmy Reedaville. I didn't want to use too much thought process, too much brain power. I come up with that. It would have been way worse than that. So thank you.
When are we gonna make Logan Sama into an emo? When he does the thing where he was just like,
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Was that an emote for a while?
I don't think so. Dude, Logan, you gotta talk to your people out there, bro. You gotta talk to Matt Edwards.
The Street Rider.
And Problem
The
X
Street
moves on to
Rider.
set points.
The best bison in the world.
HJX1225. Hey, you wanted a shout out, alright?
Oh, another big crush counter from
Let's
MOV.
go.
Not having
You better do
any-
good in the CPC. That's my plan. I just need my connection to, you know, weather the storm for me.
I think you might have tried that crouching jab anti-air.
I think that'd be pretty impressive to see Mamadou do a spinning bird kick.
Man, from
I want to see anybody do a spinning bird kick. Actually, that'd be quite impressive. I'd throw some money down to see it.
Just get
It
some
can't
out
be the
corners.
new one. It has to be the janky SF2 one where you can't even see your hands lift off the
Trap in
ground.
corner. Check. Big
You're making it.
spins
You're making something impossible even more impossible. You know that, right?
Again,
I
respect
demand
from
impossibility,
Mamadou.
okay.
Minus here. Has the EX
Oh, that is minus.
He wants the plus
Good
2.
check.
Or plus.
And look at this. Look, Problem X. He still has like a.
Plus 3 in V-trigger.
Oh, he's actually tied. I think he's tied.
I think he has. Now he definitely has a life save. That was a good jumping right there.
He just ran
Oh,
out.
V-trigger ran out.
Oh, he
Oh,
just
he ran
ran
out.
out of the
EX
V trigger.
doubles.
The throw. What a take.
Bro, so much she has to take. She has to take all this. Oh my god.
And the crowd pop off. Problem
Okay,
sends
so-
MOV to lose.
There we go. I was like, please, Panda Logan.